Destination Banter with Tony Smith.
Riser, and welcome back to the studio. And we're joined in the studio today with Sir Merv D. Perv, and we've got Brian out in Uri Inc. and we've got Raymond at the end of the couch. And the boys they've joined us in the studio today. We're going to talk about autism NA. Isn't that right?
Oh, a little bit, yes.
You hear, lads, it's a bit hot in here today, isn't it?
Very hot.
You know what the crack is now when you hear that one?
Oh, I get the hot.
There we go. There it is, friends. Look at that there.
He's really John Wayne there. Missed
You see
that,
that?
the rooster there.
Tell
every
you,
time.
odd job.
You got the hot seat, I know it.
Good to see you, Mervyn. How you doing, bro?
Yeah.
Brian, Raymond, how are you?
See you, what?
Good to see us. And I have to do my shout-outs first, friends, as normal, right? So we'll get all the shout-outs. Matthew T. Metzler, Breaking Bad actor, big star in Ohio in the US. Check out the T-shirt. This is the best playing tattoo artist. It was his birthday, so he's wearing it, brother. He's wearing it. Thanks very much, and appreciate all your support. Hellness Rigby, Joe V. Sultana, Philip J. Howard, all in London, all across, everybody. Miss Hanufa in Abu Dhabi. Big hello to Miss Hanufa. So, friends, everybody on Twitter, everybody on Facebook, welcome back to the show. So, let's get the show on the road. How's it going? So, Razor, see, the boys know the crack. The boys know the crack.
If you want to watch this show from the comfort of your home on your TV, then all you have to do is get your hands on our brand new Roku box where you can watch all the amazing shows we have here at Destination Uri. Simply get yours now by calling us on 028 308 34010 and get yours today.
Razor. So, Brian, we've got Brian from Autism NA. You have an event coming up, Brian, for Autism NA. So can you tell me where is it? Where is the event? Or tell me all about it.
It's going to be based in Uri Inc. 9th of October, which is a Thursday, 11 a.m. till 10 p.m. All proceeds go to Autism NI. All money raised by Autism NI stays in Autism NI, stays in Northern Ireland. There's approximately 20,000 kids diagnosed with autism here in Ulster.
20,000?
20,000. Average of 300 per year with new diagnoses. One of the reasons why I took it on board to do this charity event was to create more awareness. There's a lot of ignorance out there about kids, about the youth, and about autism because you can't see it, so they don't believe in it.
Yeah.
And this illness, it lives with you for the entirety of your life. Good friend Terence Grimley, who frequents Uri Inc., his two sons, again, suffer from autism NI. They do a great thing. They support the families, they support the kids, they take them away, they help them communicate.
Right.
That's one of the issues with the young kids. They don't know how to communicate. They don't know the difference between right and wrong. They find it very difficult to express themselves. So for that day, we want as many people into the shop. There's going to be several small tattoos to choose from. There'll be an honesty box, and they can donate into the honesty box.
So you're setting up a full day of tattooing,
And piercing for nothing.
and there's 7 different tattoos. So you can choose.
Yeah.
And check this, friends. There's an honesty box. There's not many businesses that I know has an honesty box.
Yeah.
So obviously, you know, people are passionate about autism. And autism mums from Uri, and they're a group. And as you say, it affects a lot of people. I wasn't aware that it affected that many children.
10 years ago, it wasn't even recognised. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
If your child done bad and your neighbour's coming in, your child's this, your child's that. It's only now that's coming to the forefront that it actually is an illness.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, it is. Well, it is because you know there's a member of my own immediate family that you know, the big family that is. He's autistic, you know, and he's old. He's in his 50s, you know.
Well, I think again, I'm not 100% with it all. I wish Terry could have come down here today. He's more knowledgeable about it. He's felt it. He's seen it. But I think he was saying to me, you know, it grows to the autism grows to the Asperger's, I think Asperger's is more related now, and more word.
Asperger's syndrome, is it?
Yeah, it's very similar to that, or it develops to that. I'm not 100% sure, you
Yeah.
know, but they're very similar in the right and the wrongs and the.
Well,
and
I got a,
understandings.
sorry to break your word, Brian, I got an education in here. Well, you know, it's a learning curve. You learn every day, especially in this place, you know. Autism mums, they were explaining a lot about the autism to me, you know, and you'd see a child throwing a tantrum in the supermarket and you'd think, I'd love to go over there and give that child, you know, get up and you're disgracing your parents and all. No, the child is autism.
It's our ignorance.
So the child cannot explain
Exactly.
to what the problem is.
Yeah, we
And
need
then
to be educated.
We need to be educated.
Yeah.
That is exactly it. But having said that, you're setting up a whole day of tattooing as a charitable act for Autism Northern Ireland, and I think that's a wonderful thing you're doing. There's not many people would do that, especially businessmen.
Yeah, well, Mervin's just surprised us there. He said, you know, he's going to do piercings all day as well.
And I'll do a bit of face painting.
And the big lad do the
You're able to do the face paint, so that's getting an entire families involved.
Yeah.
You know, while maybe the parents want a tattoo, you can do the face painting on the children. And you know, he could pierce a couple of children or something, God knows. You know what I mean? But no, it's a wonderful thing you're doing. And as I say, there's an honesty box involved.
Yeah.
So there's no set fee for the tattoos.
None whatsoever. It's
But-
from the heart.
But, well, it's from the heart.
from the heart.
That's the difference, friends. It's from the heart. So anybody coming in to get a tattoo done, make it from the heart and donate.
Yeah.
And don't be throwing in 50p, because that's not going to work. That's not going to help anybody out, is it?
No, not at all. You know,
No.
What did
we
he
don't
do?
want we don't want to hear the box make noise.
No.
No.
all
Like
paper.
Paisley's silent collection.
Paper.
Yep, all
what?
Paisley's
silent
silent
collection.
Like Paisley Silent Collection. You heard him here live in the Banter show. That's coming from a man wearing a t-shirt with a nun on it. So check that out, friends. But no, this t-shirt came from America.
Oh.
My good mate Matthew T. Matzler out there. Give him a razor there for the t-shirt.
Riser. Thank you.
So we'll drift off here into something different here.
What date was that again, Brian?
The 9th of October.
9th.
Thursday,
9th
the
of October. So, friends, we're going to drift off here. We're going to go back to it now. But
Yeah, of course, yeah.
it's wind-up time. This man's birthday was at the weekend, and I hear it was a great
Oh dear.
it was a great session down in Kilkeel.
31, aye.
You're 31. That's a tenner, you know.
Plus the other 20.
Well, 15 for if I mentioned as your 30th, you know what I mean? So it's 15. The rates are very good in the Banter show here. You know?
they're brilliant.
I can take your age. If you want to go ageless, come into the Banter show, friends.
I just have to make an apology to all the women in this world, you know. It's not fair that God only made just me and all the women in the world. Like, I can't,
Just
I
not
can't
enough
go around
to
the
go
world,
round.
you know.
There you go. You heard it live from Sir Merv de Perv. So Brian, let's get back. Let's get back now. All joking aside, you know, this is This is the 9th of October,
9th of October.
and you're starting to work. You're going into that shop that day, and you're working for what? 11 hours, 10 hours, 11 hours.
11 hours. I'll stay till the last one walks out the door.
I find that amazing. I think I'll give him that's a
The
round of applause.
last one walks
I
out
have
the
to
door.
say.
Now, it's first come, first served, basically. I'm going to try, I haven't been speaking to them yet, but I'm going to try and speak to a local cafeteria. If I send people up for coffees, will they donate the funding of the coffees, etc., down to the shop as well for Autism NI? Because
There you
there will
go.
be people waiting.
There you go. If there's any coffee shops out in Newry,
Yeah.
get on to Newry Inc. It's a big charitable day. You could do with a hand for coffee to keep you awake and to
Oh,
keep you
yes.
focused, because
Yeah.
I wouldn't like to be trying to draw.
Can't
for,
work. You
for
can't work
10
on an empty
hours.
stomach.
No, but Brian, you're not normally there for 10 hours a day.
No, I would not. No.
But and you like coffee. It keeps you good.
It
It
keeps you
focused
going,
on
keeps you buzzing,
you know,
yes. Yeah.
because you have to come.
Buckfast.
Well, that or
wine,
Buckfast
yeah.
or
Camping again, you see.
Belfast Brewing Company, up in
That's White
Audie
Water,
Call-
isn't it? White Water,
White Water,
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we sampled their products in here
Wow.
one day before. Oh, they were grand, you know.
Good
Get-
stuff.
You know, maybe they might help out, you know.
All's
Never know.
welcome, folks. All's welcome.
So, if there is any coffee shops that would like to help Brian out with Autism NI, give him a shout. Send the coffees down, because we'll give them a plug here on the Banter show as well.
Yes.
Brilliant,
So
brilliant,
it's,
yes.
you know, it's a good thing. So, the autism, it's a heavy hitter.
It's
you
a
know.
heavy burden on the families
Yeah.
too, you know. And the good thing about, I was reading a wee bit into it. The good thing about there's a lot of support But a lot of people don't realise the support's out there, so they're suffering on their own.
See,
Yeah,
a lot
you
of
know.
people keep it
They keep it
themselves,
to
you know.
themselves because a lot of them, again, it's the whole, bashful thing,
Yeah.
they just they just don't know enough. I don't know a lot about it, but just from what I've seen Terence go through and what I've seen him do, quite recently he was over in France there. He attempted to climb the highest mountain in Europe, is it Mount Blanc?
Blanc, yeah.
Unfortunately, on the second day he got an injury and it was unsafe for him to climb any higher, but he done well because the video we posted on Facebook scared a lot of us, didn't it?
Is that right? Yeah.
So he done really,
Big,
really
look
well.
big enough.
Fair play to you, Terence.
Yeah, fair play
Again,
to him,
he
right.
felt as if he let everybody
let
down,
everybody
but he
down,
didn't.
no, he
Oh, that's because he's
You know.
passionate about it, because that's how passionate
Yeah.
he is.
Again,
That's the passion.
I
Yeah.
see it being connected to autism, not knowing the rights and not knowing the wrongs. Maybe Terry suffers a wee bit from it. I should have asked him that actually. I'm not 100% sure.
Or maybe Asperger's.
Or Asperger's, you know.
You
He's a
know.
bit hyper, all right.
He is
isn't
hyper, isn't he? He's like a weed on steroids.
Comes into that shop, he says, I'll not say what he does.
No.
There could be a few women watching this here program.
You could be
Maybe
shooting
do me
yourself.
harm.
You could be shooting yourself in the foot there, you know. You could end up and come back and the convent.
Razor, Terry, razor.
Razor. But I have to say that, so it's a big event. It's a whole day of tattooing for you.
Yep.
And as I say, you don't normally work them hours, do you?
No, but what I just want to get the message out there. It's time to give something back. And if there's any tattoo studios out there watching this, there is a few tattoo studios in the north. They're pretty good lads too.
Yeah.
That do the odd charitable event. I would love to see them all coming together, and we all taking a day out, maybe the same day, and doing a process for one charity. And we do
Because
that every year.
there is a few tattoo studios in Newry.
Yeah.
Are you
yeah.
talking about getting them all together
Across the
for that
north,
day?
There's 74, 75 professional registered tattoo studios in the north.
Wow.
Several of them that I know personally do these different charity days, and they work goddamn hard to do it.
Yeah.
But I would like to get a wee bit of uniformity, a wee bit of clarity, all coming together. A bit like the bike clubs. The bike clubs have
Yep.
started as
Yep.
well. This old mindset, that all bikers are big, strong, hairy, and rough and hard men. They're not. They're soft
good
like the
looking.
rest
They're
of us.
lovely.
And they do these charities.
Yeah.
But
Yep.
very rarely does people hear about them.
No, they don't.
They don't hear about them. So it's time
Because they're
that
not looking for publicity for it. They're just,
exactly. We
Yeah.
just want to go out there and make a difference. Time to make a difference.
But the 9th of October, it'll be other things too. We'll try and throw a few other things together too. Like,
And
you-
get the
you-
band
busking
down.
in the street and stuff
Yeah,
too,
get
you
the
know.
band
There you go,
Yeah.
buskers.
You know.
You can make it a big day down outside the shop.
There's a few buskers in Uri you could maybe give us a hand out as well.
You know who you are, buskers.
Yes, they know
You know-
who they are.
You know, if you want to give something back, there you go.
Make a big day.
Make a big day of
Make
it,
a
you know.
And Newry's, there's a lot of charitable people in around Newry,
Yeah.
so this is going to be good. And if you want to get a tattoo, and there's an honesty box, so there's no set price for the tattoo. If you're honest, you'll put the money in the box. Hopefully, it'll be paper. But I mean, at the end of the day, economic situation, even if
It all counts.
throw in a load of coins if you've got them, because it does all count. You're putting in the hard work. You're putting in 10 hours of hard work.
Even if you're walking by
Any
and you
change,
don't want a tattoo,
throw
but
something
you
in.
want to donate,
Yep,
run up them stairs, throw a couple of coins in. It all counts.
yep.
It does all
All
count.
counts.
And
Yeah.
as I say, we are a charitable bunch about here. So this is the boys are in here to launch. They're in here to launch their charity event. So there's plenty of time to get involved. So coffee shops or other tattoo artists about Newry or further afield, come in, talk to Brian here in Newry Inc. and Mervyn or Big Raymond there, and try and work something, make it a big event, because that's how all big events start off.
Yep.
Small.
Yep.
Start off small.
So you've come up with a fantastic idea.
Well, not me, Terence.
Terence come up
our
with
good
this, yeah.
friend Terence, and it was time. He's been good to us, he's been kind to us, and it's time to give something back, so.
Well, that's very good.
It
That's
will
decent.
happen.
It will happen. Oh, it'll happen,
No
all right.
doubt
Oh,
about it.
well, it will happen. It's kicked off here, friends, live in the Banter show.
That's right.
And we're beamed live across the world. We're right all across America, Russia, even over there, Miss Doyle in Russia and Moscow. Big razor to all the Muscovites there.
Sorry, I don't speak Russian.
They do, razor.
Hello, Vladimir.
Yeah. So, you know, friends of Newry and people from Newry all around the world, even if you want to donate, send something in through the Banter show, and I'll make sure that the guys get it here, you know.
Or
And
anybody got any ideas for a wee bit of fundraising on the day, come in and see us too, and we'll try and put it all together, you know.
Yeah.
Again,
Anything at all, you know.
it's new to us. It's just work in progress.
Just use us as a
Yeah,
base, like,
you know,
yeah.
So
Well, Bootsy Fern or anybody, see, there's it started already. You know, you might be able to get the Bootsy man in, and he's running marathons left, right, and centre and Treya. You know, he's an amazing character. Him and his mate Davy Geary. Still want these in the Banter show, Bootsy. Some of these days. Great men for charity. They do an awful lot of running and all for charity. It's unbelievable what these guys do. You know, swimming in Campbell Lake and triathlons and.
But again, what's good about this charity, the money stays here in the north, and it goes directly to the people.
It doesn't go through administration.
It doesn't go through administration. 95% of it's not going to get lost through paperwork. It goes to the people. It'll go to the parents. There's a support network. Again, I think they're trying to put pressure. There's a lobby. They're trying to put pressure on the government to contribute more and put more emphasis on this illness and understand it better.
Yeah.
You know, it all costs money, and it's all coming from the charities.
Yeah.
Anytime we ever done anything for a charity through the band and stuff, we did do for autism before, and we would always went to the people and said, look, what do you need? Do you need something like, you know, a machine, or the children's cancer unit and all that time, to some sort of machine that you can pay for, so they get it. There's no, you know what I mean? Because as you say, charities, you put money in the charities, send it away, because we used to do stuff for the lifeboat, and it went to the main office. I never seen the local lifeboat that you were getting the money for. Maybe wouldn't have seen it, you know.
Because it probably goes to England or somewhere to the head office.
What they're
Yeah,
gonna
it's
do.
lost in paperwork.
So we would always go to the people and say, look, what do you need? Do you need something? Do you need your rent paid for a while, or you know, something like that, and just give them the money directly that way, like, you know.
Well, any community halls are, because you brought up something really good there. You know, there's other tattoo artists, and it'd be good to say the likes of St Mary's Hall. You know, Kate Cal, St Mary's Hall. Maybe you could have a big charity event there and have all the tattoo artists. You know, set up in different corners or whatever. You know, we could have music and have face painting and make it a big charity. You know, you know,
You could, yeah.
you could do. It could
It
work.
wouldn't be very hard to do.
No,
organise.
you know, because your studio is a bit cramped there for. What I'm saying is, if a crowd torn up, you know, it'd be great to have somewhere big with a few different artists about, and that could make even a bigger, bigger difference, you know.
We start off small. It's our first year doing it, and we're going to do it every year.
Yeah.
It'll happen every year. We'll be taking a day out every year to do some sort of charitable event, and if we can get it to grow and get other artists on board, and we all come together. You know, there's 2 tattoo conventions run each year in the north of Ireland, but let's make a tattoo convention with a difference, that the proceeds go to charity.
Yeah, it's not for profit.
Yeah.
It's not for profit.
Well, there's another thing. Sorry to break your word there. Ian Sands, a big raiser for the Newry's Force Blues Festival happening this weekend. Happening. Are you playing on it?
Get Ian in. No, we're not playing on it. No,
We're not allowed.
no.
Sorry, Ian.
If there's any slots, Ian, come on now.
Get the slots going in. I'll tell you
Can
what.
you not get him in here, no?
He won't come into the Banter
What do you
show.
mean he won't come in?
He says he just won't come into the Banter
Okay,
show.
Ian.
You will come in.
He talks plenty when he's on the stage.
At the Sun in. At James in. Great guy.
And you can't get Ian in.
I can't get
I
in.
can't believe he's too shy to go in front of that camera.
Ian, you'll be coming in. Come in here and tell us all about the Newry's Force Blues Festival. First, and that's going to be the first of it. So it's all happening,
all
you know.
happening.
Maybe Ian could put a few pounds your way.
Well, if,
for October.
if there's a slot free,
There you
know my
go.
number, Ian.
Do you know it?
We're free.
Get the split lips into the Blues Fest. Newry's Force Blues
Could be a
Fest.
split lip.
I think you just got yourself out of it there.
There's a big hole being dug there,
He knows me too well.
Oh, he does. Oh, he's great.
I can't
great
believe
fella.
he not come in here. Oh, it's not Chipper's
Well, he's
here.
always busy, you know what he's
I
like.
know,
I mean,
I
but
know.
and Sean Jones in here.
Oh, Chipper's
You know what I
Jones
mean?
a lovely fella.
Oh, great fella. Big raiser to Sean Jones
Aye.
and all my friends over in the US. But you know, this could be. You have time. You have times on your side now at the minute. It's not even August. It's going to be August at the weekend. So September, October. You know, you have 2 months. You have a big. Let's go, friends. We have a big charity event starting. This man's putting a lot of work into. Indeed, the 3 guys are putting a lot of work into it.
Yeah.
And it's all creative work. It's not just, you know, there's a wee stomping or
No.
there's a banter. No, this man's taking his creative time and 10 hours of tattooing. Now,
10
you
hours
can't
or
say-
more.
You can't say it fairer than that.
Yeah, 10 hours or more.
That's a bit of a marathon in a tattoo.
It is,
in
surely.
tattoo land, it's a bit of a marathon.
I'm tattooing 15 years now, so that's
You must be knackered.
wee buns. You can't be knackered when you enjoy something.
No, I mean tattooing for 15 years straight through in one go. That's what I'm saying. Holy shit.
Hello! I'm allergic, I'm a bit slow. It's only Wednesday.
Yeah.
I don't start drinking about fast till
Thursday kicks in.
Where is Autumn NA based?
Well, I got the Anne, it was, she phoned me on the Belfast number, so that's all I know.
Right.
So it must be somewhere headquarters in Belfast.
Belfast,
Well, tell you what, if there's anybody there from Autism NA, come in, let us know.
Yeah.
Give him a bit of a help.
Yeah.
Give this man a help. He's doing it for you. You know, it's a charity.
Need all the help I can possibly get.
So, and you know, come in here with posters and brochures, whatever. Anything to plug your event. And because, as I say, you're putting the hard graft in, you know.
Yeah. Well, so Terence is going to get, unfortunately, he couldn't make it today due to work commitments.
Yeah.
But again, he's going to drop a few posters and stuff down, and it'll be the registration number, etc., the whole lot.
And
So-
that's what I'm saying, it's all above board.
All
It's
above
all
board.
Friday.
Yes.
You know.
I know we don't look it like, but it's above board.
What are you talking about?
know.
Anybody's you're all welcome in the. I don't care what you come in with. Don't
Yeah.
come in dressed in green or
Yeah.
you disappear. You know, this is why you're not going to disappear. You knew that, didn't you?
Oh, yes.
You're roughing you. The place is full of rascals and roughins, honest to God.
I know.
So you're going to try and get the music then
Oh,
going.
we'll try and get as much stuff going as we can. Get buskers maybe.
And Raymond, you're apparently you're a face painting artist.
Well, I'm a sort of an artist anyway, so I'll do the face painting, you know.
Right, you be. So
That's
you-
artist.
Well, that's right. Only in the Banter show.
And then, guys, you know, like Mervyn, he's going to give us time up for the patients as well.
Yeah.
You know,
Yep,
patients
I'll do all
aren't cheap.
that.
He's covering the journey and he's covering his time, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
It cost me money.
it'll probably cost you a lot of money.
It's going to cost the three of you money.
Ah,
Let's
it's
face
just- it's
it.
something
Your
worthwhile.
time, your
Something
time, your
worthwhile.
rates, your electric. It's costing money already, but
It's something worthwhile.
you're
worthwhile.
putting money back into society, aren't you?
Of course,
and into
yeah.
a worthy project at the end of the day,
Think so,
worthy
yeah,
charity.
Definitely, yeah.
You know, and as I say,
Us wee people didn't do these things and nobody would do them.
nobody would
It's
do
not the
it.
way it is.
You know, people are quick to put the hand out, but people
Yeah.
aren't quick enough to go here. There's, you know, we'll put that back into society. That's a good thing what you're doing, and I have to say, because of your creativity, you're doing this with your hands. You know, and I wouldn't fancy doing 10 hours of drawing. I just wouldn't. I wouldn't be able to.
That's no bother at all. As I say, it's going to be several small autism connected tattoos. There'll be black and greys, there'll be colours.
Have you got the designs made?
I've several designs made, but several of them are too big at the moment,
Right.
so I need to bring them down.
Well, I'll tell you what. Can I get a look at them sometime soon?
Certainly,
You know,
yeah.
in a week or
In a
so
week or
maybe.
so, yeah.
And we'll bring them in and we'll show. We can display them to see what this man's what Brian's talking about here, because you do the intricate, very intricate tattoos. I have to say. I've been down watching you this last while.
Oh,
and
you know the
his
score,
artwork
but,
Still haven't
the
come in to
artwork.
get one, but
What's that?
you still haven't come in to get one.
Oh, me
Excuse me.
and Tony was talking last week.
You made your own business, big man.
right.
Well, you'll be run out of town in that Harley Deed.
Tony, we need a donor, you know, for the one we talked about. A donor for the one we talked about.
Not just here. We're going to talk about this soon. You know, in
What's
a
going
few
on?
weeks.
What's going on? What's going on?
You see, when he's not there, I'm in having the
Right.
banter. There's a few plans you don't know about, big fella. You
I
know.
don't know everything.
Keep me like a moisture, man.
Well, that's it. He's
really there.
Sir Merv. We're keeping Sir Merv in the dark just so tad, aren't we?
Yes, definitely.
But just like that big Harley D, it looks dark, so we'll have to keep him in the dark. You know? So, friends, think about it. And if there's anybody there that'd like to help out, you know, if you're a band, if you're an upcoming band, anything at all, come in and talk to Brian. It's October the
The 9th,
9th.
Thursday, 11
Do
a.m.
a bit of busking or something just up the town, you know, just maybe a couple,
Just a
stand up the town, slack, you know, busking and
breaking
stuff.
the event, and even send people round.
Or
you
anybody's
can-
in the
Do it on
drama
the
or
street.
anything.
To see him straight, do it on the street.
Talk. Just do anything you can do in the street, you know. You can get it that way.
Yeah.
I wonder what the police complain about. He set the band up in the middle of the street.
Well, you see, if you plan it right as you know, a charity festival, obviously you can close the street off.
So what about across the street in the?
But the only thing is
In the
Thursday,
market.
closing that
Thursdays.
street off on a Thursday.
Thursday's market.
It's not going to
What's
work.
market day, is it?
Thursday's
not
market
gonna work.
day. Market
In the
day.
corner.
In the market then.
In the market in the corner.
That'd be a good one. There you go. Is the market busy these days? Thursdays.
Some days
Sorry.
it's
Some
busy.
days,
Yeah.
It's all right. That's an idea there. Get the band in the market.
Thursday,
Speak to,
that's the only thing.
speak to the council. I'm sure there's going to be a mega slot for you.
That's a good one. That's a good
That's
one. You
worth
know.
thinking about, all right.
So people from Newry Moor Council, the charity end of things, even if you can get on to the guys here in Newry Inc. in St Mary Street, Newry, you know where to go, because you're trying your best to put a lot of money in,
Yeah,
and the more people know about this, and the more people get involved, the more
Exactly.
money for the charity.
yeah, yeah.
So try and help out, try and get involved. That's why I have them in the Banter show, and
Much appreciated too, Tony.
not a bother, Brian. As I say, I want them designs in, if you can, because
That'll happen, yeah.
when people actually see what you're doing, it's going to make it, you know.
And if they don't trust, you know, getting inked, you know, check out the Facebook pages. You know, check out the ink. do your homework. And then if you still don't like it, still call in and donate.
Donate
Just
something,
donate,
anyway.
yeah.
Just donate. That's what it's all about. It's not about me. It's not about Mervyn.
No.
It's not about the shop or the band. It's about Autism NI.
Yep,
Simple
that's
as.
exactly
Well,
what it's
fair
about.
play to you. You know, that's a really good thing. There, you heard it here live, friends, on the Banter show. I think it's a brilliant thing. I really, and it's innovative.
I wonder, Tony, if me and you done from one end of the street to the other and the nid would collect any money that way.
What you don't know about collecting money? I'd say we're collecting a lot of trouble. Good, you know what I mean? I'd be up for it. Don't get me wrong.
And
big lad.
Raymond could run ahead behind us there with a bucket.
Look at the size of the legs of him. They're bigger legs than me. I'd be way like a jet. I'd be smaller than you, but
I wouldn't let Frank catch you.
I'd kick him in the shins and then I'll run. That's what I'm going to do.
That might work, you know.
Yeah, but you could anything. So there you are. We're open for all
Any
offers.
ideas? Any ideas?
all offers, all ideas. You know, it's a good thing. It's a local charity. It's helping out the people here in Northern Ireland. Simple as that, isn't it?
Yeah.
So any of the local autism mums that come in, let me know if you can help out.
Yeah.
You know,
Come in and have a chat and even give us a bit more education.
Yes.
And let us know what you want.
Aye.
Let us know what you want. Put us in the right direction.
Yeah.
You know, because
We're
I'm
just
not
needed.
afraid to make the odd mistake or two, but I'll learn from it. So help us out, give us the right direction, and let's make this a great day for everybody.
there you go.
You know.
There you go. That you
Simple
can't say it
as.
further than that.
No,
you know.
you can't, no.
But I think it can be a big day, and
Of
you've
course,
got
yeah.
near enough 2 months to get it going. So, and he
Can,
plays.
yeah.
He plays in a band. It's you know, and he can paint. So,
Well, he'll be there.
oh, you
I'd always be doing something there.
well, that's grand.
well,
That-
yeah.
you know, so
Yeah.
Let's-
as much help as we can get. Any ideas at all?
for any ideas.
The curves in my head is going round here.
I can see them. You can see the hanky moving up and down. Look,
Badness can through in it too, last only.
the right ear's going like that as well, Brian. Did you see that?
I'm surprised he's made it in this morning, you know, after
After the party.
After the Merv bash on Saturday
The
night.
Sir Merv Bosh.
What was that wee group from Kilkeel that was playing?
Oh, jeepers.
They don't call them jeepers.
Tyrannosaurus death rays.
Oh, they were good.
They're a great band.
We
Yeah.
young band. Had you them in, had you?
No, I didn't have them in here. I done MC at the Battle of the Bands.
No, the
Amplified.
other one from the town won it, didn't they? No, we
No,
won.
it's the Tyrannosaurus
Yeah,
Death
well.
Rays. And they think they got a recording with Tom Newman down in
did.
Narrow Water.
That's right.
So big shout out to Tom.
Yeah, Tom's in Rio.
Tom's in Rio.
Yeah.
Tom's in
You
fabulous
might never
pictures.
see him. You might never see him home.
Don't be coming back, Tom.
Tom, I couldn't blame you. I could not. If I was in Rio, I
Don't
wouldn't
like
have
the way
back
you
here.
missed me party. Yeah.
Oh, but if you want a banter show in Rio, get on there, mate Richard, and get me out there, fly me out. I'll come, get Richard and you. We'll have a banter show in Rio. So how's about that?
Oh,
That'd be a good crack, wouldn't it?
That wee band. I get them in here someday.
Need them in here,
They're
yeah.
going to be big. That wee band.
Yeah,
It's the best band. It's the best young band I've heard in a long time.
and you know something, they're different. They've a different stage presence.
Well,
They're great.
they played several songs there on Saturday night that I didn't recognise. And me being the dopey one with the Buckfast. Who wrote them songs? We had a fool of ourselves. Ourselves.
But that's how good they were, Brian.
They are.
That's how good they were.
Oh, they
good.
are pretty. They have a great stage presence as well,
Yeah.
haven't they? Because they did one of the heats at the Battle of the Bands. You know, and yes, come in here for the Banter. I want to see you in. And any other upcoming bands, get in here, have a chat with me. I'm getting loads of private messages, you can imagine. You know, could you come
All
in?
clean?
Oh, well, no. But but bands, a lot of young bands,
Yes.
a lot of young bands are coming in. They like to come in here and promote themselves and get the word out there. So,
Bring
I've-
their acoustic guitars with them and give her a few songs.
well, I have their lucky touch for bands. You know what I mean? No,
you should be managing now, Tony. That's what
I
you
should be promoting and managing.
That's what you should be
You
doing.
know, and I
Brian.
want to see the Shout back in here. They're back from their English tour again, young lads, and they're great lads.
yeah.
Man, they're doing very well.
They were brilliant, were
That's the second tour of England. You
they? I'm
know,
surprised, huh?
it's great. It's great to see it, isn't it? They've been touring around a big double-decker bus.
Ah,
The first time they drove over from here
right.
in a Toyota picnic, the whole band.
And they went
do the
double
gig.
decker bus.
So now I think they flew over this time and they were picked up with this big double-decker bus.
Proper tour bus.
Proper tour bus for bands.
Me,
Check them out, brother.
Oh, that's the crack.
Split Lips is going to be in tour now.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you
So
see?
get them wound up here.
I tried to get one of them buses for my stag do, but it was costing an awful money to bring it across.
No, I'll tell you what, Brian, I can see this man taking the tour bus for a test drive. You know what that is, don't you?
Don't give us nothing for test driving.
He'd take it in February, leave it back the following March. Just know he's got a flat wheel on it.
Wasn't he new tires lever back? You couldn't change them tires on it.
Yeah, it's a bit lumpy. But it's all good. So any of the other bands, all upcoming bands, get in here for the Banter, and we'll try and maybe get hooked up with Newry Inc. Just to see can we make this a big day on October the 9th.
Yep.
And the more the better. It's going to be promoting yourselves as well as you know, helping a charity.
Helping the charity out.
You know.
Yep, that's the main thing.
And you know, you haven't even mentioned really about Newry Inc. or the work you do. Or
It's not about me. It's not about the tattoos.
You know.
It's about this time. It's about.
You're not reading a t-shirt? No, you're not seeing it?
yeah.
No, flip me Brian shirt, one bigger one.
That was a cheap one.
is that a cheap one? You're going to have to give me one of them to come in here. to the
Oh,
Banter show.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
XXXL.
No, just only in the Banter show, friends. Ale will do lovely.
Very straight.
Newry Inc. at Mary Street. And
Yeah.
the back of the
Might
one
be
of the-
humble surroundings, but the talent the best.
Oh yes. But the
Tell you, if those walls down Mary Street could talk, they'd tell you some story, wouldn't they?
You wouldn't want them to tell anything.
if those walls of Mary Street could talk, there would be nobody in Mary Street putting like that.
We'd be in jail.
Mary Street would be shut down.
Oh God!
They'd have the bulldogs,
Oh, it
wouldn't
has its character. That street has.
It's got, I tell you,
But
that
then
shop
that's-
has its moments, but I'm telling you.
That's one of the oldest streets, and that
I would
street's
say
been
so.
around
It's, uh,
1,000 years. That street's been there. You know what I mean? So that's one of the old originals. There's a lot of
And
stories.
even one of
down
the
there.
oldest boys is still walking about there. I seen him this morning. I'll Dapper. You know
That's right.
Dapper?
Ah,
He was coughing and spluttering getting across that road. Took him 15 minutes.
he's a great man,
wasn't
Gabriel.
he?
Aye,
Gabriel,
I know
yeah.
the whole family. They're great
Yeah.
friends and family. You know. Big shout out to all the McAlevy's there.
There you are.
So Gabriel's he's still there.
Oh,
Still there.
he'd probably throw a few pound in now next October.
Oh, well, there he probably will. He probably will. He look
yeah,
after, you know, because I mean, good Newry man too. Like,
yeah. Oh, he's a character of Newry now.
oh, he's a character,
Isn't he?
He's been in Mary Street a long time. Been in Mary Street a very long
I think,
time.
did he not build half of Mary Street, or did he own half of Mary Street? There was something there, wasn't
Ah,
there?
yeah. Don't want to say it in this, you know.
All right.
Can't talk. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't.
All right, well, I'm an outsider, looking from the outside in. So
So there you are. But you're very welcome. It's good to have you know. And you know,
Aye.
yeah, you're an outsider too. And you're
Ah, Newry Mourn.
You're in Mourn. Come and see Newry and Mourn. Well, here, lads, it's been eventful. It's been eventful, and we're going to get, hopefully, any friends out there, if you have any ideas to help Brian on his big charity day, and I'm very serious about this, should you be in a band, should you be anything, should you be a member of the council, that you have a good idea. You know, this could be a really big event.
Or any
And,
ideas? Any ideas?
you know, get a small bouncy castle and charge 50p
Somebody
for
wants to
5
push
minutes
a
or
bed
something.
up and down Murray Street, not Cobble Street.
Yeah, well, they do that anyway. This bed's getting pushed up and down that street on a regular basis. You know, and it's
We're not talking about bank counterbalance there.
and it's not for charity either, I can tell you that. But I'm serious, if there's anybody out there who can help, come in, go in and see Brian or Mervyn or Raymond here in Newry Inc. and St Mary Street, at the back of the market. We've got over 2 months before the big event happens. And even if there's anybody with autistic kids or autistic people in their family, go down and talk to Brian. You know, they point out something to him.
Yep.
You know, we might need this, we might need that.
You find too, you know, a lot of artists out there and a lot of young ones out there, you know, they think different than us, right? And especially the young artistic ones, you know, they do think different than us. And you can see that when they're a bit of pen and paper, scribbling on a bit of pen and paper. It's unbelievable what they've come up with.
They've got talent
There's
too, you
talent
know.
there.
Yeah.
There's talent there.
Are you talking about they draw
They draw, yeah.
what they want, and
Yeah.
then they come in, Brian, could you do that?
Yeah, yeah.
And they do it freehand and all.
Well, they'll sit and put a wee bit of paper down and we sketch. You just go, wow.
And you're going, wow.
I'm going, wow. I'm sitting
Can't
saying,
believe this.
This young one's got talent. This young one's got a future. You know what I mean? I don't want to mention any names,
Yeah.
but there's a local family, their wee fella, you know, anytime they're downtown doing the shopping, he's running 20, 30, 40 yards in front of mum and dad just to call in and say hello to Brian in Newry Inc. And the first thing he does is ask for a pen and a rubber and a bit of paper, and he sits and draws until his mum and dad gets up the stairs. He does. And it's just amazing the talent he's got. And he's about 11. He's about 11. I actually think I'm tattooing his mum tomorrow morning. Yeah, actually. So he'll be in tomorrow morning. So
That's unreal, and he's doing all this at that
I'm
age.
going to get his input into it too. Maybe
Yeah.
draw something up, and I'll tweak it a wee bit to make it.
Yeah, get him to draw something up maybe. Yeah, that's a good idea,
I'll
yeah.
tweak it a bit to make it tattooable, and maybe do something special for that as well.
Yeah,
you know.
that is an idea, all right.
Any ideas at all? You know, the ideas are out there. It's just catching them.
Well, just now that we're talking about tattoos, Brian, and I know you're here to talk about your charity, but
Yeah.
you know, have a look, friends. There's a lot of colourful men on this sofa here. You know, they're on about you know, different races and that. There, are you racist? Are you colour? Check out the colours in these people here. You know what I mean?
Multicultural.
Hard to narrow it down.
So, do you do recovery work? You know, covering scars and you
Yeah,
know,
well, it depends. Recovery work really depends, especially if it's from a medical injury or you know, an accident or something. It really depends on the depth of the scar. You have an invert, and then you have what we call just a raised
Don't be showing your
scar.
money
a
there.
ridge.
Oh, so I'll hide that, will I? And it really depends on how bad it is. But yes, they can be done. The big thing at the minute is the cover-ups, is the old ink, you know, refreshes, you know, people's had tattoos 15, 20 years ago and they just want them brought back to life, you know. And other people just want them covered up, you know.
Yeah.
On the cover-ups, you're sort of restricted, you know, because it's always dark over dark.
yeah.
So if you have blue ink, it's either blue, purple or black. You know, if it's black ink, it's black to go over the top of it. There's a lot of restrictions, you know, but there's a lot of good artists out there that are very clever with their inks today and they're very skillful and they know how to work their palette out. And, you know, an old tattoo could look like a new tattoo today in a very different genre, different meaning, you know. It's just some artists out there, they've just brought it to a level that someday I hope to be at.
But
you know.
when you look at say an old tattoo that needs recovered or something, do you be looking at it going, I know what I'm doing here, I'm going to change it? Do you start kind of coming into life like that?
Yeah, within 2 minutes of looking at it, I'll get a visual.
Yeah.
I'll get something in my mind, and then I'll start sketching up something. And if I struggle even with a sketch, I'll tell them to come back tomorrow or come back a week later, and I'll have something draw up. And
So your head's constantly going, constantly thinking.
that's the challenge, yeah. You know,
But that's a kid.
tattooing's not that difficult.
Yeah.
To be honest, when you understand how to control the skin, if you have the technique, the proper equipment, you know, it's not that difficult. You know, The challenge is when you get the cover-ups, or when you get the Pacifics. That's your challenge. That's where your clockwork orange up here. You know, you're going a million miles an hour. That's the difficult part.
But you must like that. That must be the challenge, your daily challenge, then, is it?
It beats doing black and greys all day of the week. You know.
Yeah.
Lately, I've been doing a lot of the Polynesian, the tribals style tattoos. You know, I love it when somebody walks into the shop and they give me a free rein, and they trust you, and they want it in colour. There's my class. It's just like it's just like a new lease of life.
Imagine that, friends. Imagine that.
You know?
Look at this. I mean, is this your work then?
This is
all Brian's work.
all my
All
lower
your
work.
there. It's pretty colourful, like, isn't it?
It's still a work in progress,
It's-
yeah.
It'll be up to the groin by the end of the year.
God. When you get up there, kind of take the clippers out and give it a, you know.
Small will never find it.
Maybe we, but it's good we worker.
Razor.
Oh, no, keep it clean, keep it clean.
But that's very interesting. So you have to be creative. You get a daily challenge then, don't you?
You do, you can do. You know, I've been drawing, sketching from as a kid, from primary school through to second. I couldn't count till I was in fourth year in St Paul's in Lurgan. I couldn't count, and the reason I couldn't count, all I done was draw. And then I got a reality check in my second last year at school. I need to learn how to count for the big bad world. So I studied hard for 2 years then, fourth year and fifth year.
What honey it now, the second one?
Well, somebody once asked me how many threes was in 33, and I told them 2.
Good answer.
So he's good at the maths. You heard it here live.
So
on
the
Banter
maths
Show.
also.
That's why he's got an honesty box.
Yes,
You know what I mean?
exactly,
But there's
exactly.
going to be hidden cameras in this honesty box. We'll know what you're going to be putting
There
in.
could be the odd
We'll take
name
the
and
one out of the
shame.
toilet then.
What?
We'll take the one out of the toilet then.
Oh yeah, that's the one. But it's amazing. It's an amazing skill you have, I have to say, and
That's a skill, all right.
and you're putting this towards your charitable act, and that's going to be so October the 9th. It's
I believe
Thursday.
all companies should, at some time in life, no matter how big or small is ours, at some time in life you have to give something back.
Yeah.
That's
You
right.
I worked for multinationals for 10 years. One of probably the largest food ingredient company in the world. And every year, you know, me personally, with the business I was involved in, we done a lot of charity work, and it was great to see the smile on people's faces. And so, you know, it doesn't matter how big you are, how small you are, get the finger out.
Yeah. So listen, friends, a big thanks for tuning in again. And Matthew T, check it out. There he is, the bass playing tattoo artist with a black flag t-shirt.
Razor.
Razor. There you go. And you still want to do any shout outs before we go here, lads?
No.
Any shout outs to
basically
anybody?
just everybody, hopefully
Ian,
free.
Hans,
Oops,
come on,
sorry.
get in here. Get in this seat and promote this festival at the weekend.
And a big shout out to Dan, Jesse Miller and all the band, the Split Lips and all the other bands out there. Come in, get in touch, mate. Come in here for the banter. Friends, I'll tell you what from now. 2 on the right, lads. 2 on the right. 1 on the left.
Razor.
Give it the razor. Razor. Friends, we're out of here.
try to do in respect of all the decisions that I made. No sorrow for everyone.
I'm here today with Mr. Danny Doran and Yuri Mann, originally from the Old Warpoint Road in Europe.
Very, very big welcome to the Armagh ladies. We've Sinead, Mag and Sean here.
Hi, welcome to Destination Baby. It's a new magazine series brought to you by Destination Yuri.
Destination Banter.